one race during my high school years of track made me almost quit the sport entirely. And to be honest, I still think about it. So it was my junior year. It was May of 2023, and it was districts. I was gonna run the 400. I'm a sprinter. I do the 400, and I was gonna do the 400. So that whole season before that was a bust to me. I didn't PR. I was running slow. I was disappointed with everything that I was doing. Just wasn't good. And I was also dealing with some hamstring injuries. So to me, this district race was like my final shot. It was my final, attempt at making the season a good one. Because also prior to the season, during the winter, December, January, February, I put in a ton of work. I had a training plan from a coach. I was doing track workouts like every day. I was doing everything because I had a dream of improving a lot and running fast times and ultimately running at state, running in the open 400 at state. That was my whole goal. I wanted to run at state, get a medal, get up on the podium, and just have that. That was my dream. Because the season before that, I had ran 51.92 in the 400 as a sophomore. And I was like, okay, that's pretty good. If I can improve just by say a second, I should be able to get to state. So that gave me the drive and motivation to put all that work in throughout my junior year winter, to put all that work into my junior year, to try to come into the season ready to go and to get a jump on everybody and hopefully get to state. But it's not how it went. Start of the season, I opened up with a time slower than my opening in my sophomore season. And the whole rest of the season was kind of just like that. I kind of just, the whole time just ran slow. Throughout the whole season, I was just not happy with my times, running slower times. Sorry, I was distracted there for a second. Sorry. But yeah, I was just running slow times. And that district race was my final opportunity. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to run faster than 51.92, and I'm going to PR. So it was like May 2023. It was a hot day, super sunny. You know how those meets are like in May. It was rough. But I was running the 400. I was on the field. I was scouting out my competition. I already looked at the entries before the race, so I already knew some of the guys already, but I talked to him, act like I didn't. I talked to the guy who was seated first. He was I don't know, 50 point something guy, maybe 50.5 or something. But I talked to him, kind of talk to him just to get his personality a little bit, understand him a little bit, and kind of get ready for the race. Just get locked in, get hyped. I didn't talk to him too much just because I wanted to be stay locked in and stuff. But then they brought us on the track. I was lane 1, and I was happy with that because I got to see everybody ahead of me. I got to see all 7 lanes ahead of me. So I'm there. I'm super nervous, but I kept repeating this thing in my head. I watched this video earlier that day, and I don't remember who said it, but it was something where it was don't let anybody tell you can't do something but you. So I was like, okay, I've had a rough season. I've had, it didn't go my way, but I don't care. I don't care it didn't go my way. I don't care that it's not been going good. I'm going to PR today. I'm going to PR right now. I don't care what my mind tells me. I don't care if I'm nervous. I don't care if I don't feel good. I'm doing it. My mind can't tell me anything. So I'm there, standing in lane 1, ready to go. And starter says, on your marks. And then it's oh, shoot, it's getting real now. So I get down the blocks. I'm super nervous, but I'm keep repeating that in my head. Just don't let anybody tell you can't do something but you. And that made me feel better, honestly. So then starter says set, gun goes off. But then another gun goes off. So then I'm shoot, did I false start? Did I do something wrong? So I walk back to my blocks, and I see this kid up in lane 8. The officials come and talk to him. And I guess he false started, I don't know. But he was out. And I wasn't mad at that because, I mean, I felt bad for him. Yeah, that's horrible. But that kind of gave me a little, get, shake the nerves out, you know, get a little start, get a little run. And, you know, kind of give me a chance to just, like, get another try, I guess. I don't know. So when we go through all that again, on your marks, I'm down on my blocks. I'm ready to go. Guy says set, and boom, gun goes off, and I'm out hard. I'm running out hard, because that was the whole point. I was like, it's my last chance. I'm gonna go out hard. I don't care. I'm gonna give it everything I got. Leave it all on the track. If they gotta drag me off the track, they do. I don't care, but I'm going. So first 50, I'm out hard. I'm feeling good. I'm at the pace, you know. Okay, so I'm feeling good. I'm building up speed. I'm getting up to race pace. It's like 50 meters in, feeling great. Then I get to about 90, 100 meters. I'm getting onto the backstretch. And then, boom, hamstring pops. And I feel it. And I know what it is because this whole season I was dealing with hamstring injuries. And I feel it pop and grab. And I'm like, man, I'm done. I give up. I've been trying to work through this injury. I put in so much work for this to just go out like this, you know. And I went and talked to my coach and the trainer, and they were all trying to kind of, I don't know, just help, hype me up, give me some wisdom. But I was just like I'm done. And the worst part about it was when they were talking to me, the race was still going on, and I was just like, I should be in that race. I should still be running right now. I should be running a PR right now, seeing my name up on the big screen with a PR, with a 51.5 or something. But I wasn't. And I was just like, after all that work, all those track practices, all those workouts with myself, those winter cold days, just for nothing, just to get injured and run slower. I was at my lowest with track. And at that point in time, I just wanted to be done. I wanted to quit. I just wanted to give up. But deep down, I knew I couldn't do that. I knew I came too far just to go out like that, just to give up. And I also knew that just because one failure, you can't just give up off of one failure. You gotta keep going, you know. Just because one time you fail doesn't mean that's gonna mark your whole career or life. The greatest things, greatest people, after failures, they keep going.